one? Yeah, there we go. Oh. Hey, everybody. Oh, shit, my chair's too low. You gotta move over a little so I can slide up. We're getting technical difficulties. There, that's better. Rick Kelto.
Little guy.
Nick Favata.
Dan.
Reed. Tuesday night, Buffalo Draft League podcast. We are here at Frank Young's in Orchard Park on this beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon for the Big Show tournament. Good turnout, lots of food, good drinks, good people. Some. Guy almost got teabagged a little while ago.
Most of the people eating didn't bring anything.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, Nick
Thank
Favata. As Jamie Annunziata could not be here. Favata and Annunziata, Lada. They should all be on the line together.
We boycotted having Favata, but then we let them because we're teammates again.
They're teammates, all right. Fudge Packers.
No, we're teammates right now.
We're
in this
teammates right
tournament,
now.
All right.
See him. Come towards me. I don't stink. There he is. So, league news. I don't know. We have 3 captains for next session that I know of right now. We have Mike Reagan is going to captain, Jim Schott, and Dan.
No, I'm not.
I'm
You're
not the
not?
honest.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he is.
Favata's out. Oh, you are. Okay, so we got Reed, Reagan, and Schott are going to be the captains for next session so far. So we need 3 more because, as you know, the other 3 can't because they already did 2 sessions in a row. And we're not bending that rule. So don't be bitches. Somebody captain up. If you owe money, pay it.
Those people still owe money.
We shouldn't even be talking about that.
I shouldn't be, but I'm just, if I'm not picking anybody out either because I did hear that there were a couple people that still owed a little bit of money. Yeah. There's a couple people that didn't pay anything yet, which is bullshit. You know who you are. Pay your money.
They should be kicked out.
Well, we don't have the guys to fill in, so I guess they're letting it go. I don't know.
And for this draft, you're not doing any special BS about picks in certain...
No, we're not ranking players.
All right.
No rankings.
So I don't lose my 3rd pick this time?
Nope, no rankings. You pick where you pick. If you decided to be a captain, you're taking your life into your own hands. Pick good then. Let's see what else. Oh, the All-Star game. We are changing the All-Star game and how it's done. I don't know how we're going to do it yet. I think I got a couple ideas. I think we might let the captains pick. All 6 captains pick. Maybe me and Jim, too. Well, Jim's a captain. Have a vote and vote on players. We may do the goalies. It's going to be the top 2 goalies still. We may do the captain, the best team, and the captain of the top 2 teams at the end of the session, and the top goalies. They pair up and they pick the teams. But we'd like to get some mixture of players. We'd like to get, I think a guy like Norm Titterington deserves to make the All-Star game because he's ran his balls off all session.
Well, that's why I think you can't have the league vote. You have to have 2 people that know everything in the league.
Right.
I already was actually voting for Norm, so...
All right, well, that's what I'm saying. It's guys like Norm, Tits, yep.
He's actually got the best Facebook comments, too. Like,
he
they're
does.
awesome.
Tits is great when it comes to
Tits
that.
is awesome. And then, but a guy like Scott Mackert, another one who didn't have a lot of points last session, but deserved to be in the All-Star game more than I did.
And I think Wilson deserves to be an All-Star game
Wilson
right now.
deserves, actually, I was actually thinking even having, one of my thoughts that popped into my head was having 2 of the guys that win the Hustle Award every, I was thinking maybe a guy like Wilson and a guy like Titterington picks with the goalies.
Yeah. I agree.
And you pick from the whole league. You don't go off the last session. What happened was the guys looked at the scoring and went right off the scoring list. And that's not what we're doing this time.
You're in charge, you and Jimmy. I think that's
So,
a great idea.
yeah, we want some mixture in the All-Star game. Or we could just get rid of the All-Star game together, but I don't want to do that either.
That's fun. It gets more people here to watch the championship game and that kind of stuff.
Yep. So if you have thoughts on that, please comment. If you don't, I don't care. It's my potty, and I'll talk shit if I want to. How's that? You like that?
That was gay.
It's my potty, and I'll talk shit if I want to.
I do think something should be done because there are players that don't get in that are...
Yes.
That deserve.
Yeah.
I
That's
actually...
why I think that'd be pretty cool.
Norm's here every week. There's guys on each team. Wilson, Mackert, trying to think who's on Puffer's team. He's got a couple guys that are here
Kramer.
every week. Yeah, Kramer.
I mean, those are the guys that hustle and make those little plays. And, I mean, Kramer made a couple, like you said, he had 3 assists the other night. Yeah. Credit for any of them.
Yeah, I mean, they're here all the time, and they deserve to be in there. So.
That's another thing. Puff and Goodrich. I know you pick your guys because they're your guys, but we can't just bend the rules because you're playing with your buddies. You got to get somebody to captain. So if one of those dudes that you know wants to captain, like a Frank Russo or
Yeah.
Doc Smith wants to captain, or anybody, just
Or
the
even just
teams.
reach out before. I mean, I reached out to Puffer and said if there was somebody you wanted.
Yeah, but we
Work around it.
we'd also like to get the mix like we have on Thursdays because we got away from that when
Yeah.
teams played with teams. We got away from that, and we've actually had a really good intermingle, and guys have become with guys friends, with guys they never thought they would have been friends with.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's guys that. Hey, let me be honest with you right now. When I played at Mineral Springs, I absolutely hated Paul Sanchez. Could not fucking stand him. When he played on the high sticks on Sunday, I wanted to kill him. When I reffed him, I couldn't. He bitched and I couldn't stand Paul. Let's just put it that way.
I bet
Okay?
he didn't slash anyone.
Wait a minute. We did the Sunday morning league at Mineral, and I knew he was still playing, but I didn't know where. And I said, hey, do you want to come do the draft league that we're doing? Oh, yeah, I'll do it. And he came over and he played, and he was actually on my team. I actually drafted him, and we've become good friends since then. But he was the one that got me to come over here. He texted me the second session and said, hey, we're looking for guys. You want to play? And it's a great idea, so let's do it. And I've become friends with guys that I never thought I'd become friends. I'm friends with this little fucker right here, and I didn't like him from the beginning. I did. Remember Favata beans in Chianti?
Yeah, exactly. Dan still doesn't like me, so
Teammates. So we're
Teammates.
teammates. So anyway, that's the idea of the league. That's so captain's all-star game, all that happy horse shit. It's all good fun. Getting into this week's results, I didn't bring my sheets
I
today.
think what we should first talk about is it's the stupid ass stats.
Go ahead.
And I think
Step in.
what we need to do is, and Kasachi was talking about this on Thursdays too. It worked for I think one session or two sessions we did, and then they got away with it. Just after each game, have the captains go over, sign off on it.
Dude, I had
You were
sheets
doing
that I made
remember,
up,
exactly.
and nobody wanted to do
Well,
it, so I stopped putting the work
I
into
think
it.
we need to do that because it's just. I mean, it's not.
I still have the
I hate
freaking.
to say this, but I actually don't really think it's Jake anymore.
I don't either. No,
I don't
I
either.
don't.
No,
I hope he hears that because
Well,
I really
the thing
don't.
think it's
is,
any
because at the end of the game, I'll see Jake's sheet, and at the bottom of what Jake writes, there's a spot where you put goals and assists. So we've been doing it to help Frank out, but for some reason, I don't know how it's not. Like, it said right on the sheet,
It's not
Kramer had
translating.
3 assists. It said there, right there, 3 assists. And it wasn't on there. So I called and I go, listen, Kramer had 3 assists. You got to put it on there. Like,
It's not translating, I don't think. I think that's the issue.
that's why I think,
So,
I don't know.
sorry I'm on my phone.
It's tough, though.
I gotta
What
get
else
the
do you
game
do? Like,
results.
you can't have a computer there and just, as soon as the score's pressing, I don't know. No way to do that. Like, and the leagues you guys played in, I'm sure they've done it
He
different
does it on
leagues.
his phone, and you guys see how he looks at his phone. And I'm not picking on him, but
No.
he's like this on his phone because he can't see. Because look at the font there. See that? Look how little that is.
But I mean,
he's doing this on his
In
phone.
Mineral, the other places you played in, didn't they?
Mineral had the
No,
computer right
what do you
there.
call
Yeah,
it?
right
What do you
there,
call it?
right?
Jim Higgins would put the stats in after each game,
Okay.
unless he was reffing. Then he would wait and do it at the end of the night. But the stats were always uploaded within a couple hours of your game.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, we good with
Yeah,
stats?
that's fine. I mean, I guess it doesn't.
Oh, they did update ours too. It was 10-3 the other day. It is now 12-3. So for game one was
Thanks, Rick.
Kramer Forestry versus Jerry Hattricks, which was I'll tell you what. At the beginning of that game, it wasn't close. They were all over you guys. I know you guys were short, but you had Terry and Reed
Yeah, it's
playing
hard.
defense.
Yeah, but it just
but
shows you how much
it's chemistry.
Yeah, and it shows you how much Rukov means to a team.
Well, your chemistry's thrown off too by not
Exactly.
having your guys that are there all the time. So it was when I walked in the door, it was 7-3, and then Terry fucking scored 3 goals
3
in a
goals in
row.
a row, the natty.
Yep.
You know what another? Yeah, but the other issue was there's a lot of giveaways.
Lot. Yep. Lot.
Not
Yep.
like 10, like 20.
There were a lot.
No, it was
brutal.
Apple turnover Tuesday, and I wasn't
Yeah.
even there.
Oh, it was a lot.
It was like Rick multiplied by 20.
It was
It was bad.
it was like you guys stole my recipe book
Yeah.
and my baking mix.
Yeah, it was bad.
It just seemed like every ball that went out got picked off
Yep.
somehow.
Yep.
Or it was just really
you
a
can't-
bad
Terry's,
can't
game.
have
Terry's
a ball
second,
turned over right on
Terry's
Bertolino's
second
stick.
goal. Terry's second goal. I mean, Holton just chipped it. It went right to him. I mean, he was just trying to chip it out of the zone because there was so much pressure, and Terry got a rip inside the post. So, yeah, the game was 7-3 when I walked in. And it turned out to be 7-6, and Kramer almost tied it at the end there, or Teabaggers
Yeah.
did. It was close. So, but Nick was in the crease, so I
I was
wouldn't have
not
counted.
in the crease.
You were missing. Who were you missing?
Rukov, freaking Jay Adam.
Was it his foot, or was he on vacation
No,
or
his
something?
foot.
His foot.
Bertolino is hurt. The other Bertolino Senior.
Played Thursday though.
Yeah, he didn't play Tuesday.
Sure.
Like us, I guess. And one other guy. Who else did we miss? We were missing one. We were missing 4. I don't know.
Okay.
Not having Rukov,
That's bad. It's hard because Rooney, Rukov, and Jay
Rukov
played.
generates off his speed.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
Whatever. There it is.
in that game, like he said, Kramer had three assists, but it wasn't on the sheet. We'll look here.
I told him to put it on there.
It is not on the sheet
No, he hasn't put
still.
it on there. Kramer definitely
He
had 3
did have a
assists.
penalty minute, or a penalty. Holton had a penalty. We had Jim Bertolino had 4 goals and 1
Yeah,
assist,
he was all over.
and Marco Million had 2 goals.
But I'll tell you right now, Kramer was the first star.
Yeah. And then for Nick's team, his subs had 3 goals, which was all Terry. And Reed had an assist, too, that they didn't give him. Because Reed slid the one across to
Terry.
Reed passed one to you, Husinger passed one to Terry, and Terry got the turnover and scored. Anthony Charles also had 2 assists, not 1. Favata had a goal and 3 assists.
No, I only had 2 assists.
Okay, goal and 2 assists, and Husinger had a goal and 3 assists. So we really don't know because we really don't know if the stats are right. But that's what was what. So, and then going on to game 2 was a sorry,
It
damn, that
wasn't
was
close.
that was an ass whooping. It was, I think, what was it, 5-0 after the first period?
Probably close. Might even have been 6.
So it was 12-3. It was not pretty. You were missing some guys though too, weren't you?
No.
You weren't?
No.
Well, Burwell you don't have anymore, which
Yeah.
doesn't help.
I mean, we're hoping to have them for playoffs, but I don't.
That's tough.
I can't pull the stats up here, but I know Russo had a fucking.
Russo had a huge game.
Russo had a
So did
first star
Smith.
game.
Smith, they both had,
Doc had a good game too.
Yeah.
So,
I think, 7 or 8 points each or some shit.
yeah, that was talk, guys. I gotta pull this up. And my phone's acting out. Doesn't
You
like
guys
it.
should be here.
What
if
is
you're
that,
not.
an Android?
This
No, it's
this
iPhone.
tournament's pretty it's hot, but it's fun in there.
Yeah, you guys, it is. We
Missing
got
out.
we got a lot of water, a lot of. I mean, everybody brought something. It's a lot of fun. You guys missed out.
And we'll have we're gonna start talking in the next couple weeks about the November Veterans Tournament.
I'm in.
30 and over.
I was in last session. I'm in automatically this session.
Yeah, 30 and over. We're gonna get 10 teams again, and we're probably instead of having
We're missing
we're
Stanford.
probably gonna have 8 guys
And Burwell, Gallagher.
and a goaltender. So there's some subs because
Oh, he's been working.
need a few subs. But yeah, we're gonna start. We want everybody to bring something, for the giveaways and
Dan
stuff
Martin
like that.
wasn't
Everybody,
there, was he? No.
so we can get a bunch. We can
Hey, you're
donate and
missing
get a
a
lot
few
of money
guys.
to the VFW because we want to double or triple the money we got
Now
to
you
last
just
year.
might have lost with Volchuk too, right? So okay, getting to that game, it was 12-3. Russo had 2 goals and 7 assists,
9.
and Jeff Goodrich had 3 goals and 2 assists, and Doc Smith 5 goals and assists. There's your 3 stars right there.
9. You said no.
9.
9. There's the
9. There's the 9.
That's 9 points.
Frank Russo 9.
You guys-
Nice job,
you guys were
Bruce.
waiting on that.
There you go. Oh, my goal is on there. I had a goal too. Yeah, there's your. I'm sorry, but I already got
Yeah,
3
we
stars.
only got to do 3 stars because that's
So,
basically what it is.
And then game 3, which was, I guess it was a good. I left early, so I didn't see it, but American Dream pulled out the win over the Teabaggers 7-6. Did anybody see that? Did you stick around?
I saw some of it, but I forgot what happened.
Okay.
Furnace wasn't there.
Well, in that game, Pete Armini, again, big game, goal and 3 assists. He gets better and better every week. If he lasts to the 4th round again next session, something's wrong. Mackert 2 goals, Reagan 2 goals. Reagan's a beast too. He's playing for 2 teams in this tournament, and he's dominating. Hassey had 2 goals in a winning effort, and then they had a bunch of guys with a goal. Sardo had a goal and 2 assists. Subs had a goal. I don't know who subbed for him. We got some injuries. As you know, Pat Burness is gone. I mean, there's some guys that are banged up. So maybe it's too much hockey Tuesdays and Thursdays for some of these guys.
No,
There's not
but,
a lot of them that play
You
on
know
Thursdays.
what?
so-
What wouldn't be a bad thing is honestly each night having a bye week.
That's what we're going to do on Thursday.
I agree.
If we get Tuesdays,
I
if we
agree.
get 7 teams in the fall, we're doing a bye week.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
So we are doing a bye week. There's no.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, not at all. Nice to get a week there.
All right. Well, I'm going to go. We're going to go into the 3 stars. So my 3 stars are Goodrich with his 3 and 2. Doc with 5 goals and an assist, which is pretty damn good for Doc. You know he's 57 years old. Doc is 57 years old. Yep, he's a doctor, and then he takes really good care of himself. And then Russo with the first 9-point game of the Tuesday night league, 2 goals and 7 assists. Nice job, Frank. It seemed like he was in on every goal too. So,
He's hard to play against.
He's solid.
big
He's
guy.
solid. So and then Frank's solid too. You got
Yeah.
an Nunziata. You throw those 2 at you at center, right down the middle. I mean that's tough. So yeah, that's my 3 stars, Nick.
I Russo and Doc, and I'm gonna throw in there a tie because we played them.
Bertolino.
And Kramer. I mean, Kramer was all over the place. Kramer had a great game. So
Yeah.
I'd say Bertolino and Kramer. You know, Bertolino, he can be a star every single week. So him and Kramer, and then those two. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
I still don't know how.
And Armini had a pretty great game. So like,
Yeah, Pete. Well, my hustle player of the week.
Yeah,
will be Pete.
Armini's
That'll
all
be my hustle player of the week. Is Pete.
I watched the first.
Even
I
on
remember
Thursdays,
Pete was
you
all
never
over
yell
the
He
at
was
place.
all over him. Pete had a goal. He had like 2 goals. He had 2 goals in like the first
Yeah.
couple minutes. He had a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete was all over him, and he's getting more and more confident. He's lost 50 pounds since he started playing in October.
Yeah.
He went from 234 to 185.
Jesus, I gained 50 pounds.
Where he lost it, you found it.
And I must
So-
play 2 nights.
Yeah, so we got, that's Pete. You're the hustle player of the week. Something just fucking bit me. Thanks. So next, let's do power rankings.
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
Cobra Kai.
6.
Jerry Hattricks.
He's such an asshole.
I got to do Cobra Kai. We can't get out of our own way. Not much I can say about that.
Teabaggers.
What?
Just being different. No, it's Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai's terrible. I'm sorry. It's all Paul Sanchez's fault. I blame him. He's playing defense in this tournament. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's taking slap shots every time.
Belinsky
he gets
borrowed, Belinsky borrowed my bacon mitts today. So, okay, at 6 I got Cobra Kai too. I know American Dream beat Teabaggers this week, but I still got Teabaggers at 5. Or I'm sorry, American Dream.
I
at
got
5.
American Dream
Yeah.
at 5 also.
I got American Dream at 5. I don't know what happened to Floret this week, but
No,
he hardly ever
he's
did but
not,
7
yeah.
goals. I think he's struggling this session too with his defense. I think he's having a hard time because his defense isn't very vocal, and he's a vocal goalie, and I don't hear them talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? Unless
Yeah,
Mike's
no, you're
back
right.
there.
Yeah.
They're not very vocal, where me and Jamie are really vocal. So I like playing with Jamie. Jamie's my favorite defensive player.
Yeah, hopefully you guys aren't on the same team next session.
That's what they said on Thursdays too. So yeah, I got American Dream at 6, and then you Teabaggers or American Dream.
No, I got to go American Dream.
So I'm going. My 4 is going to be Teabaggers.
Yep.
Yep.
3, sorry Nick, but you lost to them this week, so you're dropping to 3.
giving-
Jerry Hattrick's at 3.
I'm agreeing.
I was going to put you at 2 because you didn't have Rukov.
Yeah, but you know what?
You play with who you show up with.
And we had players that were good that filled in, so
Yep.
we really can't, we never go in.
Agree?
We were bad. We filled in. We were bad in the first half.
Well, whatever. Everybody has bad games. It was, it is what it is.
Who's your 3, Kramer or Jerry?
No, Jerry.
All right.
Kramer's been playing well.
Kramer
this
hasn't
year.
playing good. Let's be
Well,
honest.
2, I got Kramer.
And all of a sudden, this Jay Zelensky is just like,
Yeah, he's
I
playing.
know,
I mean,
man.
holy shit.
He's gaining his
Out of
confidence.
nowhere.
He made a couple nice saves the other night.
I said last podcast, I think him, Siegel, they both, first games of the season, they were rough. They both rebounded.
9?
Both of them rebounded well.
9?
First game of the season.
Yeah, I think Siegel had 9 and Zelensky had 10 his first
But
game.
now we have 12.
That's-
12 is the new,
He was at 6 for 8 weeks.
and then he had 9 and 12.
Yep.
He had to top his 9.
I guess.
All right, so Kramer at 2,
Yeah.
and number
Kramer
1,
2 and KS at 1. That's
Yes.
KS.
Right now,
It's nice to be on the best team 2 sessions in a row.
still got the playoffs there, big guy.
All right.
Yeah, you can't get too cocky because remember what happened on Thursday with the best team?
Yes, exactly.
What, we won at 2 on Thursdays?
No,
No,
they
but
were,
Top Gunner
they
was
were in
what?
first place the whole
15
year,
and 1?
and then they lost in the playoffs.
It happens.
You know what? Anybody can beat anybody on any given Sunday.
Exactly.
Right.
It's like when we played with the Predators, when we lost
Yeah.
those 9 games in a
Our
row.
team was
We
freaking
beat the Tools in the
ridiculous.
first round. It was
It
1
happens.
versus 8, and we knocked them off.
Yep.
What?
Rick, watch
Hola.
Rick.
Hey,
Bueno.
You were just on the beach with a couple chicks. That's just cool.
yeah, I got in trouble too. I did. I got in big trouble. All right, so this week, coming up. What? I'm busy. Joe, jump in.
That's probably a good thing.
All right, well, you know what? Then you guys are going to have to finish. I got to go ref.
What is there left to do?
The games this week are we got
Geriatrics
we
against
got Kramer
KAS.
versus American Dream at 7:30. Teabaggers at Cobra for Kai at 8:30. Jerry Hattrick's at KS. We're going to win.
No, they're not.
All right, gotta
No,
go ref.
I'm taking.
I'll see you guys out. Hey,
Wait.
take your time. Have fun, okay? Run with it.
What was the last game you said? Let's reverse
Us
this. We'll
for
start at
geriatrics.
9:30.
9:30 is geriatrics.
That's for geriatrics. I gotta go.
I'm taking geriatrics.
I'm taking geriatrics too, just because we're better than they are. And Rick's a
Well,
prick.
let's relax for
Well,
a second. Let's
know what?
settle down.
And Rick's a prick.
This is not going to turn into your podcast where you're
I'm
going to twist this
listen.
on your
Notice how I'm right in the middle, and you're way over to the side right there.
team. I'm just saying. We're not going to turn it into that.
All right. Anyways, I take my team. So do you. So Cobra Kai against who? Who
What are you
playing?
taking? What are you taking the score as?
Let's see here. I'm gonna say 6-4. Us.
That's actually what I was going to say.
See, that's why we're teammates.
Yes.
6-4, both of us say.
I'm going to say I think it's going to be tight early too. I don't think there's going to be a lot of scoring until the third.
And Donnie's been off for a week, so I have a feeling he's gonna come back with a vengeance.
Yep.
Probably score 3. Just
I could see that happening.
Yeah, I mean Donnie's gonna be ready to go. He gets a bye week.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So then we got 8:30 Cobra
Kai.
Kai and
I don't know.
what is no? Is it American Dream?
I'll look it up.
I think we just played American Dream. Not Teabaggers. I don't think.
Well, let's see here. And of course, it's not showing.
How did somebody get hurt roughing?
That's Krasachi. That sucks for us. It's going to be the Teabaggers versus Cobra Kai at 8:30, and I'm taking Cobra Kai.
Well, I can't pick against my team, so
I'm taking Cobra Kai in a 3-2 game.
yeah, I can see that.
3-2 game Cobra Kai. I think it's going to be pretty tight.
I can say 3-2, 4-2 Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
I can see that. I think Keith's had 2 rough weeks. He bounces back.
I think so.
He's back in the fold. 7:30 we got
Kramer against American Dream.
Kramer.
I got to take Kramer.
I'm going to say Kramer. I hate to do this to Chrysler because I like him. And Stu. But I think it's going to be like 7-2.
I was going to say 8-2. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of goals scored for Kramer. And
They are a well-built team.
they are.
Can't really say they're not.
And their goaltender's playing well now, so,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I mean, he's playing well. So 8-2, yeah, that's what I think. Hey, you do.
And after that, I don't really think we have anything else.
No, I think the All-Stars thing was he's talking about get 2 guys that hustle to be the captains, pick teams so everybody gets an opportunity to get in. I think that'll be a cool thing. And I think starting this week, after each game, the captains go over to the scoreboard, just look at the stats, just sign it so that you agree to it, just so we all, we got to try it. It's something to try. And then we'll go from there.
We gotta try anything.
Got to try anything to see what happens.
But I will say I have listened to Jake. He's calling him out.
He is.
He's
He
right.
calls him outright. You can hear him over everything, and if he doesn't, somebody says something
Yeah.
right away. So it's not Jake.
It's definitely true that he gets yelled at for everything right
Everything.
away.
But it's not him. He is not doing it wrong. It's right. So after the game, captains go to the score sheet, look it over with Jake or Frank or whomever, sign it, and then we see how that works. I think that's it. Me and Dan don't play again for another 2 hours. So
Go in there and try to find some food that nobody brought that we ate.